coming off of a game that I think everybody agreed showed a lot of fighting spirit for you guys. How do you feel like the last couple of days have gone since you came back?
Yeah, it's been completely about recovery, making sure the guys get their legs back underneath them. We obviously spent a lot of time on the video with regard to Chattanooga in preparation for them. So feel good about where we're at, feel good about where guys' legs are, and we're going to put the best team out there that's feeling well enough to play in order to get a result.
What have you discovered about Chattanooga?
Yeah, it's a good team. It's a team with a lot of spirit, a lot of fight, a high pressing team. They have some quality. We obviously watched the game against Madison. We got some footage from preseason as well. So we're playing against an opponent that has a chip on their shoulder. It's certainly clear in the way that they play. Not just because they're playing against us, but in the two games we've seen, they high performing team, and they're going to present some problems. But we need to make sure that we start the game the right way. We've talked about that with the players. Haven't felt we've done that in the last two games. So that's an area of growth that's needed, and get back to do what we were doing the first few games of the year.
It's kind of like the NCAA tournament. You haven't seen them. They're just going to show up, and they're obviously going to come in here hungry to play against Louisville City. How do you talk about the mentality side of things with a game like this?
Yeah, I think this is a competition. It's an opportunity to win a trophy, right? And the only way to do that is to survive and advance. So I want to make sure that everybody in that locker room understands the importance of this tournament. I've made it clear in the press that it's extremely important to me that we're going to do everything we can to make a run at it. Anytime there's a trophy on the line, that's certainly with this locker room. It seems to provide that extra bit of oomph that we need in order to progress. So the players are excited about it for sure. We're excited to be back at Lynn. Obviously, we're not going to be here much in the month of April, so hopefully we can make sure that we leave here on a good note.
Last two things then. One is 4 clean sheets and 5 matches on the league side. From watching the video, what do you think is going right for you guys?
Yeah, I think you're having a group that's working for one another from the first minute to the 90th. That's willing to do the dirty work. We've talked about that. Obviously, Kyle has made some big saves for us. We've been really happy with him. But when you look at the mentality of the group for that second half against Birmingham, I walked away really, really proud of the fight and the willingness to do the work for one another. We need to be better in the final third. We're still creating a lot of chances over the season so far. So that's an area for us to continue to improve. The players know that, but ultimately I know with the quality that we have in the locker room, we're going to score a lot of goals. And so if we continue to put the defensive performances together as we have, we'll put ourselves in a position to be successful, that's for sure.
Did you guys have to carry Brian home together with all the running he did on Saturday? One, how much running did he actually do? Have you had a chance to look at it? And two, just what do you think it says about him that he did that kind of?
I have. The numbers were pretty amazing, but I will say the guy who covered the most ground on the day was Paulo Del Piccolo.
There you go.
And then obviously when you look at high speed and the sprinting, that was clearly Brian and Manny as well. So listen, when we put the game plan together, or the tactics together at halftime, that was the plan. It was, Brian, save your legs, let the 8 guys in front of you do the work defensively, and when we win it, your job is to get it into the final third, try to draw something or create an opportunity. He did exactly what we talked about at half, and so did everybody else on the field. So Brian certainly was feeling it yesterday morning, there's no doubt about it, but he's going to recover. He'll be in a good way.